to stop chasing leads and let them come to you. So this is the example I have here. Let's say you're knocking on 100 people's roof. You spend the whole day in the sun knocking on roofs, and let's say 1 out of 100 that you booked for estimate. 1 out of 100 people. Out of 100 people you just booked for estimate, so that's not even a close. But let's say that 100 people visit you. That's the opposite. So you don't have to walk the whole day in the sun knocking 100 doors. 100 people contacting you, so you're basically doing 100 times less effort. But the main difference is these leads are looking for you. So that's a very high intent lead because 1, they have a problem, 2, they have a problem now, and 3, they are contacting you right now. With low intent lead is you need to convince them that they have a problem. So this is the main difference between low intent leads and high intent leads. And how can you let leads contact you? So what's the method that you can use? So like I said, stop chasing job leads. So what you can do is use Google Ads. So why Google Ads? So first, they're already searching for a roofer and not scrolling past you. So they are going on Google, searching for roofing installation and clicking on your ad, landing on your website, and then getting in contact with you. So that's a way different intent than, let's say, Facebook ads or knocking on doors. And the want is there, so you're not convincing them. When you're knocking on a door, you're like, hey, trying to convince them, I'm looking at your roof, it's not that expensive. All those objections you also need to handle, where your website handles most of that. Because if they bounce from your website, let's say they bounce, and you never know they even existed. So, but if they converted and actually called you, then the intent is there, and you didn't even have to convince them to call you, because the trust was built on your website. So your website's the main part when running Google Ads, because that's the convincing, that's the building the trust on your building trust basically on your website. So turn it up whenever you want jobs and no cap. So basically, if you want jobs now, you can start running Facebook ads. In 2 weeks you can start getting leads, and you can turn it off when you don't need leads anymore. So it's like a lead machine when the whole system works together. And 1,000 people a day in your area are looking for roofs. Maybe not if you have a small area, but in a big area you can have 1,000 impressions on your ad. But let's say only if 100 click your ad, that's still 100 people that you save a whole day on not knocking on doors. It runs while you're on a roof, low effort. That's the biggest thing, is that you are using Google Ads as a leverage. So let's use the example. Let's say you want to pick up a big rock by yourself. I'm gonna draw a small stick man here. So let's say you want to move this big rock. You can use all your effort, but you won't move it an inch. You can try the whole day, a lot of effort, and you don't move it an inch. But let's say you are using a crane. So when you're sitting in a crane, you use no effort at all, almost no effort, and you can lift this rock with ease. So the same with Google Ads, you are leveraging it because you get people searching for you, getting in contact with you, and you don't have to try to convince them and try to get in contact with you, trying, find their number, cold call them, knocking on their doors, all those different things. So that's the main difference, is you are leveraging Google Ads. With that said, stop chasing leads and let leads come to you. Use your website as building the authority in your local market, that you show that you are the obvious choice. And that's the positioning that you need to showcase, that you don't need, leads. You're chasing leads, trying to convince them. You need leads that call you ready to buy, knowing that you are the authority in the space. Thank you for watching.